What it do, people? It's your boy DJ Mixmaster Chaos. On this Wednesday rant, let's talk. We about to get into some real serious topics as always with my bruh, Dark Prince. What's it happening, bruh?
Shalom, fellas. Shalom, people. How's everybody doing out there tonight?
Yeah, man. Everything's lovely. Everything's lovely. Broadcasting live and direct out of Patterson, California. In the home state, as always. It's beautiful. The weather's nice and pleasant and a little toasty out there, too, man. It's damn near summertime out this way, man.
Yeah, what's the temperature? What's the temperature out that way?
I want to say it's like in about almost in the 80s, about in the 80s.
Yeah, y'all there already.
Oh yeah, hell yeah. Yeah, it's nice. It feels good to me. I mean, I ain't tripping compared to how it is down south. Cause down in Mississippi, down in the Delta, they're getting some bad, severe weather right now.
Yeah, right now, you know what I'm saying? It's got a little storm going on outside right now. I'm watching and see how things shake. A couple of lightning flashes. So I also heard probably might be some tornadoes going too. So we'll see how things shake out though.
Yeah, I've saw First Lady. You know what I'm saying, a picture of the storm that came through there because the motherfucking horns were going off around Jackson too. And I showed her a picture of what that was in the area. And it's like a little bow echo looking thing on the radar, and it's showing like it's some kind of rotation or something in the air. Hopefully everything's all good in her neck of the woods.
Me too, man.
Yeah, the weather been crazy as fuck in this country lately, and I kind of find it hard. Kind of not find it hard to believe that the weather's crazy like that. But I mean, what can you say? This country is in chaos, like my name. What can you expect? Can't expect no better, no more, no less, I guess. I mean, it is what it is. But let's get straight to the damn topic, man. Tonight's topic pull it up. The making of the new black man.
Okay.
What do I mean by that? Hold on, let me get my shit together. It's tripping now. Okay, there we go. What I mean by that about the making of the new black man. Well, oh damn. Okay, my camera won't stay. Come on, stay straight there. God damn it. What do I mean about the new black man? The new black man is not what we used to seeing nowadays. I mean, when I mean the new black man, it's basically all the men that we see today are what I consider as beta males. They're not the graphic man that we used to be back in the days. Like black men used to stand up for his woman. And I ain't talking about no Will Smith and Jada bullshit, that Oscar shit. I ain't talking about that. That's a whole nother get down. That's some Hollywood shit there. It ain't got nothing to do with us. You know what I'm saying? But I'm talking about when a black man knew his place in the home, and the black woman knew her place in the home. You know, all that shit don't even exist anymore. It's basically up out of here. Welcome, First Lady. Welcome.
Hello.
You know, I mean, it's so much now going on, bro, as far as this new generation is concerned, and it really kind of concerns me real bad because young black men are totally nothing like they used to be. You know what I'm saying? They on a whole nother get down compared to how it used to be. You know what I'm saying? Because, I mean, back in the days, we knew our place. Okay, if we did crazy shit, we did it, but we still had respect with it. And what I mean is, when the older people were around, we knew, hey, don't do that shit around Miss Johnson, because Miss Johnson is a good woman, and I respect her dearly, regardless of all the goofy ass shit we do. We're gonna wait till she, is out the way. You got these young motherfuckers, they don't care about that type of lifestyle no more. That's beside the goddamn point now. You know, and it's set up like that for a reason. So you got this new making of a new black man, and I can explain why I talk about when I say the new black men. I mean, I'm not saying like a damn robot being created in the lab or something, but the mindset is being created by something that basically been wanting to destroy black men since the beginning. Since our ancestors were slaves. And basically, these motherfuckers that won is winning right now. And what I mean they winning, they literally winning because these young folks ain't nothing like it was when we were coming up. You know, and I keep saying that. For one reason only, is because, you know, I mean, it's so much that I want to get off my chest right now. But only I can tell you, bro, what do you feel about our generation versus this new generation? I mean, how do you really feel about it now? What you see compared to what you see when we were coming up?
I want to say that bridge is so big, bro. The gap is so huge. We were still, from I can say from our standpoint, I think we were the last generation, that was still raised off, the 70s type of, mentality.
Mm-hmm.
And anything about it, anybody know anything about the 70s, that was the militant, decade.
Yeah.
So with that, you have strong-minded, black men, that was strong-minded, black women together, they had strong families going. And that's what it was going. And that was the movement. But the system, turning it up a notch, and working through the music industry on the subliminal, subconscious level, was able to,
Mm-hmm.
get their message, ingrained in to the point where now they're on automatic and it's coming out in action. And the message is there is no unity, there is no love, there is no militancy about it. There's nothing, but chaos as we get back to that word again. And so this is what the new generation is pushing, chaos. So with that, the the love movement of the 60s, the disco era, the unity, of the 70s, rock and
Mm-hmm.
roll of the 80s, the hip hop of the 90s, going all of it was about, culture, music, connecting through music. It was the only plateau everybody had, okay, I understand that. Now, it's been fine tuned down to just a certain number, which direction right to the young folks. And it's all about kill, 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 murder, murder, murder. And everybody ain't on that wavelength on that. So that's just a message being pumped to them. And the thing about that is, with that, there is no respect for the elders. There is no respect for, the laws, humanity. Hell, it is no respect for themselves.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care about myself or you. And the thing about it, we at times too now. And so that's the thing, between that generation and this generation, is not there. That's the way I see it.
Hmm. It's a good point, bro. I mean, like you said, we had the 3 or 4 decades that basically gave us the realities of how things were back then compared to what's going on now. Because like the '60s, you had the civil rights movement and all that stuff. Everybody was trying to fight for the rights to be a human being, people of color. Starting with with Dr. King, Brother Malcolm, uh, Mega Evers, what I'm saying, and many others, out there. When it got to the point where Dr. King was so busy trying to make black people love white people, basically, at one particular time, you know, it backfired in his face to where he basically said, "I think I integrated my people into a burning house
Yeah.
because he realized I'm doing something wrong here. I'm literally telling my people to go along and get along to make these people love us and care about us when they don't give a damn about you." So
Check
you
this out
basically,
though.
yeah.
Not to cut you off,
No, go ahead.
but it was a valid point, See, his philosophy was, nonviolence, right? Everybody
Mm-hmm.
knows that. But it
Mm-hmm.
wasn't his philosophy. That
No.
philosophy came from Mahatma Gandhi through
Mm-hmm.
the instrument, of LMNOP type of person that was his advisor.
Mm-hmm.
So his realization of I've integrated my people to a burning house, it was too late then. Because you've blindly, led many into the burning house. Because you was preaching something thinking it was going to work, not understanding that there's history with our people and these other people. There's prophecy with our people and these other people that we would never get along. So how is that going to ever be possible for us going to be a threshold for this to happen? And that's not my word, that's divine talking. And from what I've seen, everything that everybody's ever tried to do to try to say, well, let's try to fix it, it never worked.
Mm-hmm.
So once he got to the realization, understanding, just by common sense standpoint, what they've been doing, how they've been doing, and what they still doing, yeah, it's all wrong. Because outside of the Western Hemisphere, people will tell you that either you get means by, with your government is that you talk with them and you can reason to them, and then you have, a democracy that actually works. Other than that, the Constitution itself says foreign and domestic, which means if the government gets to the point where it's out of pocket, it's no longer democracy. The thing with the people have a right
Mm-hmm.
to rise up, but we see how that's going. We see how this goes.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We most definitely see that because you know every time I see something being posted on Facebook, like what's going on now, you got some brother in New York or something that's supposed to have done a shooting on the subway train, but nobody didn't get killed or hurt or nothing too bad or nothing. But it's just the fact of the matter that he's supposed to have done it. They called him, and it's like to me, it's like they're trying to set a standard for black men. Like see what I'm talking about? These animals, these crazy motherfuckers is doing this and doing that to try to basically continue their war on destroying us to be savages. And it's like most white people, they'll say, what I'm saying, my granddaddy and my great granddaddy told me that you guys were subhuman creatures. Y'all was crazy as fuck. Y'all didn't know how to act. So that's
well, check this out though. Here's the thing about this thing about us being demeaned all the time. It's propaganda.
Oh yeah.
Now, if everybody get into their history, file cabinets, just go back to the 20s. What did they used to do? Playing blackface with the big red lips. What I'm saying? That was already started, the demeaning of race. Make it feel like your skin is, a curse to you. You're defiled, you're ugly, you're disgusting. That's what it was all about. So my thing is the same ploy that's still going, because the thing about it, our people still want to hold on to that same lie. That's the sad part about it. Right. So in that, with the music, continue to pump the message, dislike and hate for your own self. Then, like I say, the bridge gets bigger, the gap widens.
Right. Well, that's one thing about war that really basically sums all this situation up to be what it is by creating this narrative of inferior people, as they call us. They say we're inferior. You know what I'm saying? But they won't say that they created this narrative because of long history of stealing our wealth, our culture, our God, our language, and many other things. They're not going to tell you about that part. But they will tell you that we was born to be savages and keep up a bunch of chaos in the world, and we had to be dealt with by the white man. You know what I'm saying?
Here's my question for the people. Why is it that in history, whether you're talking to white or our own kind, that when they ask about the history of our people, they only go back far as slavery? Now, if we came over on both, so what was we doing before that? How come we can't talk about that part? How come nobody ever brings that part up? What were we doing before that? Because check this out. Now, they say we was dumbed down and ignorant, right? You can't have dumbed down ignorant people building, a superpower, a nation, under 200 years, where the rest of the world power had to take 400 and thousands of some years. Greece, Rome, Persia, all these places in Babylon. Those four world powers, took them 1,000 years, to become a superpower, the number one on the planet. It took the United States under 200 years to do it. And guess what? The people that was so-called enslaved was the architects and the builders of everything. Everything that you see that's historic, that you go on your school bus to go downtown, we built that. So how can you be dumbed down unless you enslave architects, unless you enslave generals, unless you enslave kings, unless you enslave potters, goldsmiths, blacksmiths, accountants, tax? Oh yeah. Don't sound dumbed down to me. But to get the shine up off of them, you got to make them look like, what they're not. And if they can get to the point where you get them to act the way you talk about them, it justifies the mean. See how that works?
Yeah, exactly. You ain't finna hold on to nothing that ain't got no substance to it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's something special about us for them to hold on to us like they did. Even though the motherfucker might say go back to Africa, if you don't like it where you're being treated in America, you don't want us to do that. Because if every black person was to get on a plane and leave this motherfucking country and go back there, have a bomb for every last one of them motherfuckers.
Here's the thing.
They're like little kids. They're like little kids.
Another point that you just brought up. They talking about get up out of here and go. Okay. Here's the thing. Everybody that the U.S. has fought in a war, they have gave reparations to, except for us. And the reason why, because going back to 1619, we were bankrupt this country. They paid us. They don't have the money to pay. So what best can you do? Keep talking about them like a dog.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. And it takes our people to wake up to the point, you know what I'm saying, understand through history standpoint, like, you know what was going on before, you know what I'm saying, they got the cuffs on us.
Right.
Start digging for that, because the thing about Europeans to talk about, matter of fact, you know what I'm saying, a guy named Matthew Nolan on YouTube, he's a European. And he said when he came to the Americas, he's wondering why they didn't have the history, you know what I'm saying, it only went back to slavery. He's like, he asked whites and blacks that, and nobody could go past that point. And I like, that should tell everybody something. What are they hiding from you?
Well, more of the story is why, when we do bring up our history, why is it so hard for them to let our history be told the right way and not the white way?
Exactly what you just said. They want to tell it, you know what I'm saying, the whitewash way. Because the whitewash has no type of, you know what I'm saying, accomplishment. The only thing they accomplished was the patent office. That's it.
Oh yeah, the patent office. Yeah,
they made it legal to steal our shit.
Steal our shit. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And not to mention, not steal your shit physically, but steal your shit mentally too.
Which is because what they come down to, the publishing right to things.
Like what I was telling first lady today. Hell, look, they take your shit and take it to the other country. The other countries love your music, love your culture better than you do. You sitting up there talking about that shit. Oh, I don't want to hear that no more. You got more. Like I said.
Let me give the people firsthand about what you're talking about outside of the U.S.
Yeah.
When I touched down in Yokosuka, Japan, the people over there looked at me as a human being. I had never felt that before. When I went around and walked around, I got lost on purpose. That's how I like to find my way around any new place. I like to get lost on purpose, but I look at landmarks. I don't look at streets. I look at landmarks, trees, buildings, stuff like that. Right. And that's how I find my way back. But anyway, while I'm doing this and getting lost, I got a little bit too far away from base, which I was military this time frame. And I couldn't find my way back. Now this is what happened. A 4-year-old Japanese girl that was on the train saw my face, grabbed my hand, took me off the train. We drove for 3 hours to get back to base. When I turned around to thank her, you know what I'm saying, and to go ahead and give her a little bread, she had already disappeared from the crowd. That's the type of people they were over there with us. They love us. Check this out. The men will pay to take out the women of our color and race just to be seen with them. And we talking about 5-star hotel. My first night in there, when I was taking it to Tokyo, trip out thing was I met this guy named Chapman. He's from South Central LA, in the native. He's like, man, where you from? He said, I'm from Mississippi. He said, yeah. He said, oh yeah, I'm from LA. Thing about that, West Side Connection had just dropped the bow down because it was 97. Mm-hmm. They played that in the club in Japan. The whole club was rocking. And when we went outside, they had real 6-4s out there. Gold plated on the inside, chromed out on the inside. Pop the hood with the neon lights. And check this out. Just for kicks and giggles, the police go home at 9 o'clock on the weekend. I got homeboys over there since 97, said they ain't never been back. That's how they love us over there.
Well, I know what's name say he been over there. As I told you last time we talked about it on the podcast, I told you Jeff Daniels from the group Shalimar, he been over there and he ain't came back since. And you know that's the one that was sitting up. That's the one I told you taught Michael Jackson all his dance moves and stuff. He been over there forever. I don't even think he probably could tell you the last time he been to the United States. He probably came here for a while and did some business and he went back.
Let me tell you something.
That just goes to show you. It just goes to show you that all these other countries, they I mean, even though they're alive, say, because I see somebody made a post said China had a little museum where it was dissing black people, you know what I'm saying, calling us monkeys and shit, or whatever the case may be. I don't know that to be the truth or not. And if it is the truth, best believe white people have something to do with it, one way or the other. Because China, all those countries are Asiatic countries, continents, or whatever the case may be, and they not gonna be against people of color because they got people of color in that country.
Here's the thing, they not against people of color. That's only here in the Western Hemisphere where they got everybody believing that nonsense. That's the thing. Once you get outside the US, everybody understands. They don't actually, you know what I'm saying? Listen, only in the US, in the Western Hemisphere, is where they go by the spectrum colors of the rainbow. They determine that as racist. You out of your mind outside of the US because nobody else thinks like there is no colors on people. There are only races and tribes. So when you come up saying I'm black or white, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, they're gonna look at you like, you know what I'm saying? All that technology and y'all are dumbed down. That's what they think of the US. Because from a human standpoint, they're like, y'all are gone. There is no human element there.
Right.
You're more a cyborg with your technology. It's what has been made you, cyborg.
Yeah, because like I said, China, don't even have a lot. That's why I said, how the hell they getting all this information from China when China don't even fucking around like that over there in that country? They don't even share enough information like they share over here in this country.
Let me tell you something about sharing information. You could be the hottest thing dropping right now in the streets right now. It's not going to drop here. We got the movies and the music overseas before the US even got it. I can tell you because we was watching Star Wars Episode 1 when it first dropped in Japan, and it didn't drop for the next 2 weeks until the States came. That's how ahead they are, y'all. That's how much information they got ahead. 2 weeks more than y'all had.
That's fucking ridiculous. But not surprised. Not surprised at all. And like I said, when your ass is sitting in one spot of the country and you think that's all you know, that's all the information you're gonna get. That's the reason why when I took my cousin on the road and when he came out west with me and we riding and shit, and he started seeing the environment looking different, started seeing the people acting different. He like, damn, cuz, you wasn't bullshit. I said, man, I'm telling
out the jail. Out the jail.
I said, when you leave out of Hollandale, Mississippi, the only motherfuckers that still acting like Hollandale, Mississippi is Hollandale, Mississippi. Ain't nobody acting like that down there. I mean, in other places, parts of the country. Well, not just Hollandale, just the South anyway, the deep South anyway. Because
I'm talking about.
You gotta remember, that down South is the deep South. That's the Bible Belt, supposedly. That's Christianity. Remember? This is what they threw up in your head. This is what brainwashed our people to believe Jesus Christ is their personal Lord and Savior. And basically
the white guy?
Yeah, white, black, it don't matter. I mean, hell, either way it go. They already got you brainwashed to think that you ain't shit, but this motherfucker is everything. Basically seeing outside yourself instead of inside yourself. So now it got so bad now to where what I said about this the new creation of the black men in society, you got young black men basically not giving a rat's ass about people, period. No respect for themselves or nobody else.
You know who said it?
I'm gonna show some clips that I got from out here in California, out in LA, where some young men supposed in some gang, they say it's gangs or something. They call it South LA. You don't call it South Central no more. They call it South LA now to make it sound a little bit professional. They don't call it South Central no more. They call it South LA.
Okay.
To where it's, I guess it makes the sport sound a little bit better, so it won't make it sound like it's racist. But
yeah, just trying to dress it up, but it ain't working.
Yeah. But some game, they say it was supposed to be some game, supposed to be running wild like the Gremlins, basically. The way they narrated, talking about the gangsters, what they call it, gangsters running wild or some shit. I think that's the title. And the way they got it is like the motherfucking Gremlins or something. Yeah. And you know, I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, is this really a fucking news article? Gangsters
you know it's a lie.
wild.
The streets ain't even doing that. The streets ain't
man, and they show
too disciplined for that, bro.
The hood is on, and they run around jacking and taking people's shit.
Looks like you know what I'm saying, it was a remake of the Warriors. That's what it got jacking and stuff on. Come on now. These boys wearing and flipping color. You can't tell them from now and then unless it's a swagger walk and you know what they is, but you ain't from the hood unless you know that. So regular white people running in and talking about it. No, there's a narrative once again on the propaganda tip is we got to continue to make them look bad. Can't let it die down because there's always something going on behind the scenes. On the national scene, there's always something going on behind the curtain. That's what's going on. All this stirring up stuff and saying, okay, get y'all, well, what happened now? What's going on with this? You know what I'm saying? Let's say who got shot over this way? They holding up who where? They got kidnapped where? My thing is, all that's distraction to show, you know what I'm saying, what's going on behind the big curtain. And that's my always think, you know what I'm saying, I'm past the distraction. I be peeping through there like, what's going on behind the big curtain? Because see, that's what I want to know what's up next. Now, my thing is, you got people talking about this war here going on. You got this, that, and the third. And my thing is, all these slogans, we stand with this and we stand with that. They said the same thing with France. They said the same thing with a couple other folks when they got bombed, when Rome got bombed. And my thing is, they never stood with us. When you gonna have a banner for that? And our people get so bamboozled and going along with it. I mean, we go along with it, you know what I'm saying? I've seen the stickers up on Facebook telling me, you know what I'm saying, we support that. And our people getting gunned down by the government. And that's what lets me know right now, we are in a deep coma. It ain't even sleep, it's a deep coma. Because we defenseless, bro.
Oh yeah, well definitely. Let me see if I can find that goddamn diagram. Boy, this shit had me tripped the fuck out, bro. Let me see. Don't freeze up on me, goddamn it.
Well, while you checking it out, when I first heard your topic, you know what I'm saying, making a better black man, I instantly went to putting on that crown and doing your thing in your lane. That's what it means to me. You finding your niche.
Oh shit!
You making it legit.
Okay. Yeah. Well, my damn screen is freezing up. Oh, I hate when this motherfucker do this shit.
Oh, just the alphabet boy trying to take pictures. It's all good, though.
Well, they can take all the pictures they want to take. That ain't gonna stop nothing because I mean, either or.
Can't stop. Won't.
What good is that gonna do when the story is right there in your fucking face? Hold on just a second.
Some of they running around with blue jackets on. How about
they got sweater. I mean, I'm trying to, because I got it right here. It's on my damn phone. Let's see.
Did they have the afros on? They had a bandana. They had the scarves on. They were still hanging around the afro. Warriors, come out and play. Where that glass at? There we go. Where the homie go? We on live. Toasted tonight, but The same time frame, storms going on. Storm of life always going on. Murphy's Law of Combat. Enemy attacks on two occasions. When you're ready and when you're not ready. Give you a little small bite. Also another piece of advice. When it seems like it's getting harder, you're actually getting closer. Cheers to those getting closer. If they're talking about you, you're important to them. Shine in that. You don't have to respond. Just shine. Stay in your lane and do your thing. I like to call these brownie point. Sweet little nothings of knowledge. Our people need to get into investments too. I'm talking about real investments. If it's something that you like to buy all the time and you spend money on it, find out what that name brand is. If you already got that name brand, and invest in that stock. If you're a Gucci person, you need to have Gucci stock. Chanel, Fendi, Prada, Red Bottoms, Nike, Jordan. If you like it on you, you need to be investing in it. Let that money make you money. Because the thing about it, people, we're not a broke people. We just got bad spending habits.
Okay, we're back. Yeah, like what the fuck? I ain't gonna give them.
That's all.
I ain't gonna give the Alphabet Boys too much credibility, but no, it wasn't them.
Like I said, it ain't stopping nothing.
It wasn't them. Huh?
They say they won't be able to stop nothing. It wasn't anyway.
Them. It's just the signal in this area is kind of choppy. Yeah, but I wanted to share that damn video. Try to hopefully probably pop up this time. I'm just letting it come on in here. Oh shit. There you go with that shit. God damn it.
Got my brother froze over here. The phone won't stay upright. It's leaning like it's been drinking. And I got the glass. All right, cool. Put just like, well, people. Stuff we go through as a people. And I wanted y'all to know the reason why we go through. wonder if y'all believe it. But that's what's been going on. How long you say? Since 1619. For how long? Supposed to be for 400 years. It's Genesis 14. Most High by his unbelief, him having kids at 99. But he says the sins have been ran not for 400 years being oppressed by people. Doesn't care anything about it.
I'm probably gonna have to let this motherfucker warm up some or something. That motherfucker won't let me. I want to load that video.
It's
Won't let me
getting
load
warm.
that video for shit.
It's getting warm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, let me see if I can.
It's getting warm. I feel it. It's getting warm.
Crazy.
Yeah.
I want to share that motherfucking video. Especially the one with New York. And the one in New York, I want to talk about that too. And
we
the
can talk
situation
about
in Grand Rapids, Michigan.
Well, go ahead. Steal.
Okay, I'll tell you what we're gonna do. Fuck it. Let's talk about this situation in New York. There's a brother.
Mm-hmm.
It's a brother named Frank James, supposed to be the suspect in subway shooting, arrested in New York. And the way they called it out was that this dude said the dude said that if y'all I'm the guy that y'all looking for, I was hidden behind the McDonald's or some shit. I know y'all been looking for me. And he guess he turned himself in.
Nah.
Supposedly. Oh, my damn fucking net is acting up, man.
I see it because your hand been, you know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, it's a miscue and it's been just jerking. But that's the thing about the alphabet boy, can't pinpoint a signal right now. I know the other stat too right now. Here's the alphabet boy.
You think that's who it is?
Of course. Truth is not opinionated. It's factual.
Well, damn. I mean, I'm going to stay on, start getting off. I'm going to stop doing my shit off Facebook and just do it strictly off of YouTube and Twitch stuff.
Yeah.
Because, you know, they really hate when you're doing something on Facebook.
That's what they don't like. Shit. It's all good.
When you're doing something good on when you talking that real on Facebook, they gotta let it go.
Well, they'll be all right. We're gonna move forward as we always do. But anyway, we go to the next point, you know what I'm saying, with that outside of, you know what I'm saying?
No, I was just saying. Yeah, I was just saying the brother, they finally caught the brother or whatever the case may be. But when they called him and they took him to the courthouse or whatever the case may be, he didn't have no goddamn bulletproof vest on.
Mm-hmm. They were just an open shot for anybody that wanted it.
Yeah, they had him out like he didn't gonna get shot. Huh?
I say because they were just an open shot for anybody that wanted it on them. Because see, when Dylan Rue went through the church, you know what I'm saying, shooting up stuff, they put a bulletproof vest on and then took him over there to the Burger King. Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah, them having his way. Gave him a burger.
Have it your way. Have it your way.
But this nigga walk around here, goddamn, he exposed like a motherfucker. He get all kind of hit shot.
I tell you.
Boy, you can't tell me these motherfuckers ain't hitting no shit, bro. God damn. They don't give a fuck.
Now the thing about that was when the police was bringing Dylan Roof out, everybody was saying, "Oh man, he racist." It's like, and I was like, it hasn't dawned on everybody. What about the cops that's taking him to Burger King? What you think about them?
Oh, he was hungry.
Nah, they're racist too. They support that.
Yeah, they did, but I'm just saying he had a hungry appetite.
They was hungry too, and they loved it.
Oh shit! Oh man, we supposed to be talking about the making of the new black men in America.
You gotta get the obstacles out the way first.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm kind of froze up again because my system is froze.
Man, you been froze over here way, you know what I'm saying, for the last 10 minutes.
Oh yeah. And that's funny because, but I know what it is. It's something in this area. It's signal in this area. It's fucked up.
I bet they is. They got the satellite right over you. You see in the middle of the state, man. They got the satellite right over you.
Bro, stop giving these goddamn, stop getting these crackers all this goddamn strokes. Just give them all this goddamn energy.
Oh, bro, they already doing it. We got them triangulated right now. Just give me the word ball.
Yeah, that's right.
All right, hit it with the Reagan Reagan.
I mean, we ain't got to
Son
no, they ain't doing it like that, bro, because they already know.
Well, you been, you know what I'm saying? Listen, your image been looping for the last 12 minutes now. So yeah, they got the satellite triangulated over your little camper, and they like, son of a bitch.
Bro, look. I ain't got the views like that. So they ain't worried about what the fuck we talking about.
What you mean you got the views? They looking at all that. That's why they held it right now. Triangulated. Talk about son of a bitch.
No, they looking at it true enough, but they the people ain't enough people looking at it. When you start getting the numbers in, then that's when they gonna start being purified.
No. Listen. Redwood Forest, right?
I'm telling you now, bro.
Listen, just listen what I got to say. Listen. Redwood Forest, California, right? It's a beautiful place. You know what I'm saying? Everybody loves the place, so you know what I'm saying, and cherish being there. Tourists coming, you know what I'm saying, go and check it out from time to time. If a flame or a spark starts in the Redwood Forest, it's gonna upset everybody. This is what's going on right now. We're flame right now in the Redwood Forest, and so are me, and they don't like that. They trying to stomp that out because they being Smokey the Bear right. They don't want the forest fire to go, because when the wind hit it, it started blowing, reaching further than what's supposed to reach.
I dig what you're saying, but for the most part, like I said, I was talking some deep shit Saturday, and everything was lovely.
Mm-hmm.
And they none of this shit didn't occur. And I was talking in the damn deep desert. I was in the motherfucking desert.
They don't like the tag team champions, man. Don't you know that since we got over there, you know what I'm saying, first touchdown and met together?
Well, I had a brother on there, goddamn, giving them some hell of a knowledge. My brother KG came on there from Greenville, Mississippi. I mean, not from Greenville, from Hollandale in Jackson. But it didn't fuck up not one time with him. Besides him kind of talking over because he didn't have those headphones in because he couldn't hear himself. But for the most part, it went smooth. It's just like I said, the signal over here is kind of fucked up, and it's kind of controlled.
They triangulate on you, man.
You can't be giving these folks. You can't be giving these folks all that clout.
They get them jacked. They trying to stop it. That's what it is.
we got those Negroes scared. I ain't scared about worth a damn because hey, whatever you gonna do to me, go ahead and do it. You know what I'm saying? If you feel like that's gonna keep the world, keep your world turning, goddamn do it.
We turning up, bro. You know what I'm saying? We turning up. Matter of fact, I'm about to take a sip right now.
Shit. I mean, like I said, they got this brother on here. They got to do. He got a damn. He got him got a subject matter. I'm reading it right now. He said the dude that did the shooting in New York said, I think you're looking for me. I'll be around this McDonald's.
Listen, let me tell you something about our people right now. We're in a state right now where gas is high, the cost of living is skyrocketing, and inflation is through the roof right now. We nickeling and diming basically out here, you know what I'm saying? And just trying to stay with our heads above water. If we do any type of capers, ain't nobody trying to get caught. When have we ever tried to get caught? When we ever gave it up like that? Since slavery time from running. When have we ever gave it up like that? Here I am in the bushes over here. Come get me, dog. No, never. That's not in our blood. No.
Yeah, that's true. Well, bro, let me take another break right quick. Hold on just a second. I'm coming right back. Hold on just a second.
Yes, that is salt and pepper. That is salt and pepper. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. We're on break right now.
Alright. Yeah, you fighting for, bro. I'm back on, bro. Stop fighting them. Stop fighting mosquitoes, bro.
Man, one and got in because I had to wonder. Hold up.
Boy, this is the ghettoest show ever. Oh shit. Oh man, we back up in this thing, hopefully. Shit. Got me freezing up and shit. The fuck? All I want to do is show a goddamn video. Y'all motherfuckers don't want to let me show. But I know it. But it's really that signal. I know what it is. It's the goddamn signal. Shit. Look at me. I'm froze up again. Look at that shit.
Think so.
Look at that. Man, this a bitch. And fucked up my situation. Fucked up my groove.
Nah. Man, let them folks knock your hustle, man.
Look at that. Man, this is crazy. Got you shaking on the screen and shit. Yeah, this is. I know what I'm gonna do. I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna shut this down, and bruh, I'm gonna come in on my phone. Do it this way, goddamn it. I know how to stop this move. Hold on. Yeah, I'm gonna come in on my phone. Hold on.
What's that red bar?
Yeah, I'm come in on my phone. That way I know I pretty much probably get a better signal. Yeah.
What's that red bar? What's that red bar?
Red bar.
Yeah, going through our name. You know what I'm saying?
I don't see no red bar. I don't even see. I barely can. I see you blinking.
It's like a big red bar going. Man, what's going on?